there, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Andrea Shanowski from Freedom Chiropractic and Holistic Health here in Peoria, Illinois in the Metro Center. And as you know, we have Wellness Wednesday. So every Wednesday we go live at 5 with a new video all about different things you can learn when it comes to your body and how it heals, as well as natural ways such as everything from supplements to dietary changes to help you heal your body and assist it with normal body processes. So last week we talked about how stress affects your hormones, and we talked about 3 very important hormones and how they actually can cause everything from fatigue and sleep issues to also digestive problems, anxiety, depression, and also weight gain and craving. So if you want more information about that, I will put a link down below to that video, but you can also check out our channel for how stress affects your hormones. That was just last week. So this week's topic is all about hormones versus health. So that means we want to talk about number 1, how do you know if you actually have a problem? And also, how do you actually get better and heal from that problem? So let's start with, how do we know if we have a problem? So last week, we talked about some of the common symptoms that people have when they do have a hormone imbalance or chronic stress causing issues with how their body deals with everything from digestion to energy production to actual mood balance. So really, the best way to know if you have a problem is to get tested. If you don't see, or if you don't have a lab test, it's great to say, yeah, you may have a problem, but if we don't actually know what's happening, it's hard for me to give you very specific recommendations for you. So one of the things that we do in our office is a saliva lab test, and this lab test is really simple. You take 4 samples of saliva throughout the day, and that tells us bioidentical and bioavailable hormones that are out there doing their job in your body. When we get a blood test, we only see one single point of the day. It doesn't tell us the whole story. When we do our samples, or we're doing 4 samples throughout the day, we get a picture about what's happening all day long, so we know where your body has a problem, what time we need to add more support in there, so we can give you answers and formulate a plan so that you yourself have control over your health again. So I have an example here, one of our lab tests. So this is what a cortisol graph would look like. So as you can see, we are nice and high here in the morning, and then it tapers off throughout the day. Ideally, we want to see that cortisol level in the mid-range here, and we want to see that drop about 45 degrees down, and then it should drop again and again. So this one here, in my opinion, is probably a little low in the morning, and then it's definitely lower than I'd like to see here at the noontime. So typically what we do is we look not only at your cortisol levels throughout the day, we also check out your estrogen level, we check out progesterone, we check out testosterone, we check out DHEA and the balance between all those. So we have answers as to, is your adrenal gland working properly? And if not, what time of day do we need help? But also, are your other hormones working properly? And if not, how do we get them back on balance? I've actually seen a lot of estrogen levels that were highly elevated recently. So we've had to do some hormone detox and support the liver to get rid of those things so we can get that back in normal range. So if you do have a problem or think you have a problem, number 1, get tested. But when we get those results back, if we do have a problem, there's some amazing things that your body can do when it comes to the healing response. So your body is actually able to regenerate part of your liver. Your body can regrow nerves. Your body can literally reverse arthritis and regrow cartilage in your joints if you've had damage. So your body is absolutely amazing at being able to do those things. However, if we are having problems with stress, one of the number 1 things you can do is start working on reducing stressors, but we also need to make sure that we balance our blood sugar as much as possible so that we're not getting that insulin imbalance that also feeds into those pathways. And we also need to make sure that we are getting proper sleep and proper digestion, because if your body doesn't have what it needs to function and heal, your body is going to digest you. So you make sure you're eating what your body needs to heal itself. And if not, we can sit down with you and talk a little bit more about some dietary changes and lifestyle changes as well to get that back on track. If you've been dealing with some chronic stress or health issues for over 6 months, I can almost guarantee you may have some damage to your glands and actually need to focus on healing those. So I have 5 tips for you today. Number 1, we want to make sure we're eating regular meals and snacks throughout the day. I recommend about every 4 hours, you want some type of protein and a fruit or a vegetable with it. You're getting plenty of protein and vitamins and fiber to help your body move that on through. Number 2, you want to make sure you're taking about 30 minutes of de-stress time. Clear your mind, write it down in a journal, gab with a friend, whatever you need to clear your mind, as well as 30 minutes of physical release. So whether that's exercise or breaking plates, if that may be something that you like to do, or cooking, or doing something that you use your hands and kind of get your energy out and clears your head so that you're not constantly stressed out all the time. You can clear your head, get your body busy without having to worry about things. And Number 3, you set a sleep schedule. You want to make sure you have a proper time every single night that you go to bed. You want to have your body prepped and ready so you're starting to do things to get you sleepy before bedtime. Number 4, we want to make sure we're taking supportive supplements. So you may need some adaptogenic herbs to help your body and your adrenal gland deal with that stress. And number 5, get tested, because if you don't know if you have a problem, how can you do anything about it? So don't forget to tune in next week, Wellness Wednesday. We go live at 5. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in to Freedom Chiropractic and Holistic Health. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell so we'll let you know about some new videos coming out. Every Wellness Wednesday, we go live at 5. Thanks for tuning in to Freedom Chiropractic and Holistic Health. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell so we'll let you know about some new videos coming out. Every Wellness Wednesday, we go live at 5.